Hello Linux fans. Today I'm going to show you how to take your Windows 11 computer and put the virtualization software, the Virtualbox software, on your Windows computer. I'm going to show you how to go to the website, download the file from the internet, and install it onto your computer. So let me get set up and we'll be right back. So I am here at my Windows 11 computer. You see it here. This is actually a Windows 11 VM running on a VM that I'm going to be attempting to put a VM on. So this ought to be very, very interesting. So let me log in to my VM using my dummy password. And it gets me in. You can tell I already preloaded Google Chrome onto here because that's the best browser for getting other stuff. So we're going to click on Google Chrome. And we're not going to bother to set it as the default, so I'm going to just get rid of that. Check. And I want to get VirtualBox. So let me start typing it in. V-I-R, okay, U-A-L, VirtualBox. Okay, so let me click on VirtualBox. Okay, I am not a robot. Okay, let's see. Okay, what's going on? This will be a good rabbit hole to go down. Okay, squares with motorcycles. Let me see what I got here. Okay, Oracle VirtualBox. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's even the matching symbol. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Downloads. Okay, and remember I have a Windows machine. So this is my download box right here. Okay, I'm going to download VirtualBox for Windows hosts. I'm going to click on that, and I see my little loading thing here. I'm going to click on that to see what my loading status is, and I'm going to see that it's now done. Okay, I'm going to click to open it. Little crack there. Okay, and now this is my access control saying, do you want to give permission for this program to run? Since I'm running it and I wanted it and I know it's legit, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. And it's going to go through. Now at this point, just to make it easier on me, I don't need all this clutter anymore. So I could start closing some of that. That I got to leave for now because that's my desktop. Okay, so I'm going to hit next. And it makes you actually change to accept here for the EUL end user license agreement. So we're going to accept and we'll click next. Okay, and it's going to give us the usual layout stuff about where everything. This is actually pretty good. A lot of them don't give this much detail. So this is actually a really good installer. So we're going to hit next. And I'm not sure what that means, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and click yes. Okay, it says I'm missing dependencies. I could install these later. Fine, I'll go ahead and install those later. It has something to do with Oracle and Python. So we'll check that out later. Right now I want to get the core program installed and running. So I'm going to hit yes again. Okay, it wants to know what of these I want to do. Add a start to the start menu. Why not? Add a desktop shortcut. Yep. And start by default when opening those types of files. Yeah, why not? Everything looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. And now I get ready to install. The install button is there and it's not grayed and it's responsive. You see how it blew? So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And here we go. And it is now doing its thing. The installer is installing. There's my desktop icon just popped up. There's a couple of other windows that it says it's going to do stuff. Okay, I like to start things manually, not using the installer. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that and click finish. Now it's done. It should be stable. I'm going to go ahead and click here. Okay, the desktop icon and see if it'll start up. Okay, and here we go. All those dependencies, they might be for different types of VMs, as far as we're concerned, there's our, right here. This is what we need to do. This is how we start a new VM. This is how we open an existing VM. This is the program right here. And what you do with it from here depends on what you want to do with it from here. So with that, I will close this out and leave you with a clean Windows desktop. You also notice if you search for it on the Start menu, it's right there. So it's on our menu here too. And if we want, we could even put it down here. Let's see if that's doable. Okay, pin the start, pin the taskbar. Boom, there it is, right down here. Remember, this is our main Windows taskbar. This is our virtual Windows taskbar. Because I'm actually running a Windows VM within a Windows host right now, just for demonstration purposes. So I will now exit out of this and bid you all farewell and have a great day.